was in my mid-20s, maybe 25, 26, and I was a personal trainer at an LA Fitness. And I had a personal training client. At the time, he was in his early 60s. He came in Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, most of the world is working. So after the first week, after signing him up and after a week of training him, I felt a little more comfortable. And I said, Jim, do you mind me asking, how's it that you can come in here Monday, Wednesday, Friday to work out with me 2 o'clock in the afternoon when the rest of the world is working? He goes, well, I own my own company. I'm the boss and I get to set my own schedule. But I wake up early in the morning and I work. And I said, oh, great, fantastic. What do you do? And he told me, and he worked in the automotive software industry, and he created this software for like auto parts stores. Now Jim flipped the script on me and he goes, hey, by the way, I've been meaning to tell you something. Last week when I bought personal training from you, you didn't sell me anything. And I said, well, I beg to differ. You bought 3 times a week for 6 months. He goes, no, you're an order taker. I came in here looking to work with a trainer 3 times a week for 6 months to 12 months, and then you just took my order. He goes, but I've seen you let people walk in the last week who should be your clients. But tomorrow I'm gonna help you fix that. And the next day, of course, he shows up with a cassette tape from Tom Hopkins, a real estate sales guy, right? And he goes, just listen to this and you'll learn how to be a closer instead of an order taker. So he was very harsh, but he was absolutely right. Tom Hopkins led to Brian Tracy led to Zig Ziglar to Dan Kennedy, etc. Before I knew it, I'm learning marketing, selling, persuasion, influence. I'm actually working on self-development because throughout the process I heard about Tony Robbins and I go, oh my gosh, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, let me read about these guys and listen to their programs. Had Jim Franco not mentored me in this way, I would have never opened my eyes into being an entrepreneur. Really, I had no plans on being an entrepreneur until Jim Franco turned me on to the Tom Hopkins tape, and that kind of started this avalanche of, you know what, maybe I could do it too.